Hey y'all, what's up, my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Get Your Sense Night 2, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspiration posts by me, the Queen's back. All right, guys, I'm going to do a new concert review. This time around, I didn't get the chance or opportunity to see FLO. You guys know your girl's been promoting them on this platform. So it's only right that, I do a concert review. And even though I don't go to a whole lot of concerts, I don't attend to many of them, I will still do a concert review because, hey, we got to keep the ball going, right? So FLO, they just headlined their North American tour. It's FLO Live. They just wrapped it up recently. So they performed in the cities such as Atlanta, The Loft, Washington, D.C., 930 Club, Philadelphia, The Foundry, Toronto, the Opera House, New York, Webster Hall, Chicago, Thalia Hall, and Los Angeles, the Fonda Theater. So I'm going to discuss my honest thoughts and opinions of the overall concert, the tour, what I feel about it, you know, what do I think about them as musicians, period. So I did check out the their one of their opening nights. It was at the Alternet in London. It was on March 30th, 2023. So I just Googled it. I researched it. So I have to be honest, Flow are really amazing. And watching they open, it was the first night of the first show of Flow Live. So as I watched their whole entire full performance, really they're bringing it back. There's nothing else to say. They're bringing it back for girl groups for themselves, and really Stella Renee Georgia. I feel like I was there, even though I wasn't there physically at the concert, but I still felt like I was at a Flow concert regardless. And I say this because there is a difference when you do attend to a concert for real and then when you sit and watch on the internet for real. It doesn't matter. You still feel it. You still feel the music. So they really slayed and they really snatched period because I love their chemistry as a trio, as a girl group. Because Stella, Renee, Georgia, they know how to what? Stand information, harmonize, get into, the chemistry. They really have so much of that high showmanship because as I'm watching them perform, they perform songs from the lead EP. So let me run down a list. They perform "Not My Job." They open that song up. I really love "Not My Job" because it's really, really a nice banger, up tempo pop nostalgia, and really their live performance of that record. It really does showcase like the BADASS, but with that twang and flavor. And I notice how as they are, like performing together, you can really tell and you can really hear that these young women they enjoy what they do. They do enjoy, you know, I would say the performing. They enjoy being on that stage. And really when it comes to artist development, you can really see that they have put in so much time and work ethic creating their own lane and their influences from the previous girl groups that came before them. And they love them, of course, duh. So it does come to fruition. And then they performed Immature, they performed The Lead. They performed Summertime. They performed their new song Fly Girl featuring Missy Elliott. And the last song that they performed, Cardboard Box. And they ended it with that song because it's really, like I said, what a coincidence, but it's a really good predicament because Cardboard Box is pretty much their breakout hit single, and it's pretty much their hit single from the lead EP. And like I said, if you guys are not familiar with Flow yet, it's up to you. It's your choice. You're interested, click on Get the Sense 92 Flow, type it up, you'll see. I've been really, like I said, staying, like I said, promoting them, and I really love the fact that even as a girl group, I don't, like I said, I'm really excited because it's been a long time since we've seen talent really come to fruition. It takes a long time, it takes years, but I feel like these young women, they really are bringing back that really. It's just they're bringing back how music is supposed to sound. Now, their artistry is unique because what I hear are a lot of really great production sound choices, such as R&B infused with pop and soul, and you can hear the soul in their music. Regardless, it's hip hop, it's R&B, it's pop. They bring a lot of versatility and they bring a lot of melody and harmony. That's how girl groups are supposed to sound. Flow definitely brings it. They bring all those elements because when you hear their music on audio, and they really do sound just like how they sound their audio. So it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of like really, it takes patience, but at the same time, it's like consistency. Because when we think of girl groups, I think of like chemistry right off the bat, personality. Their personality wise, sounding very, very well on stage. They bring like that fiery, very spontaneous, very excitement, eccentric, bringing a lot of that pizzazz. But at the same time, put the ice on the cake. Yeah, they are about that girl group life. So it's like that's how it's supposed to be. They're about what they put in the work with their artistry and with their sound. So when you hear a flow record, when you hear a flow record, you'll know that's flow. And they really did a great job. And as I was watching their tour performance and how they also brought out like the guitarists, they brought them out. And I really think it's really amazing that these musicians, they really stepping their game up. Because not only are they allowing talented musicians to come to the forefront, and really bring a lot of the essence as well. This is why I mean about a live performance, a live show, period. This is what I mean about, bring like really dope musicians and really, like I said, different talents, different walks of life. This is why music needs to come back, period. And I know, like I said, I personally miss the essence of music coming back nowadays because how I grew up in the era where it was like, yo, you it really music is a form of art, whether people like it or not. And Flow for themselves as a girl group, Flow, they definitely bring a lot of the art in their music. And I really think that listening to their vocals and how they can sing, because I'm gonna tell y'all something, their freaking vocals live on point. They're beautiful. They're angelic. They're sultry. And I can really tell which is which. I can tell Renee's vocals. I can tell Georgia's vocals. I can tell Stella's vocals. I can really tell each young lady their vocals. And you'll be able to really hear who's who, who's what, and they just bring it. It's like a whirlwind of amazingness, period. It's a very, like, they're just bringing a lot of that. I would say, like, even how it's like how it's supposed to be done, how it's supposed to be done. And I think that people, they really Like I said, I know how people, they'll be like, well, groups don't exist, or people are not interested in groups. Okay, fine, cool. But when you do hear and see that high caliber talent, and I find it very interesting because it's like, really, this is a lot of this new current shift of the sound in music. However, Flow are really they're going to really redefine the sound of music by just staying true to their artistry. I don't care what song they put out. This sounds really good. Whatever the energy, the sound, whatever the flow, whatever it is, flow they're going to put in the music, and it's going to sound spectacular. It's going to sound how we grew up, like most millennials. They're also paying homage to the sound of like the early 2000s nostalgia, but they're making it their own. Because really, Flow fans, and I even noticed that the fans, they were singing the songs, they were getting into it, they were really connecting with the audience. And Flow, they were able to do that. They are able to do that. And Flow fans, like I said, how we connect with, the music. I really am very proud of them as a group. I really am, because it takes so much to really withstand in this music industry. You gotta be cutthroat, and then you gotta stay true to your art. You gotta stay true to yourself. But Flow, yeah, they literally are like the next Flow. And like I said, I would have went to a concert if they, one of their shows. So like I said, you never know. And I kind of feel like even them, um even the tour was short, but that's fine. But it really gave them an opportunity to really be on the road, connect with their fans. And really, this is why it's so important for artists, musicians, just promote your music, book the stages, focus on promoting your brand as musicians. Their team, their management, um the right connections. And even as I see them really coming to their own, that's why I'm so excited to like hear, their debut album. And most likely they will tour for their debut album. So I just think that the concert was really cool. I really feel like they, did what they're supposed to do, but bring in the flair, bring in the, excitement, and bring in, that spontaneous. So with that being said, I I'm gonna give Flow Live, the North American Tour, 2023 review, a 5 out of 5, of course, because they are it for themselves. So, Flow fans, share your thoughts and your opinions. Stay tuned on the next episode. Give Since 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. And as always, stay tuned on the next episode of Give Since 92, Dragon Ball Z narrative reference. Peace. Bye bye. Your girls ezzing out. This Super Saiyan is out.